And the name here is Paul. Papa Alpha Uniform Lima. Qso?
Roger, Paul. And whereabouts are you located, sir?
Yeah, we're located in Dover, Ohio, in the state of Ohio. And I just jumped in here to say hello to you. Go ahead.
Roger that. What radio are you running today?
Yeah, we're running the FT-710.
Roger that. Newer radio or an older radio?
Oh, no, this is a newer one. That's only, we got it at Dayton last year. Go ahead.
Roger. Well, we do setups here, transmitter setups, and they usually start by asking the question, are you in that wide 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth? That's what we are suggesting. It gives you your opportunity for your transmitter to be all that it can be, and then gives it just a slice of daylight before you're into somebody else's conversation. So it's called transmit bandwidth, TBW, and it's called wide. Roger.
Roger. I don't know, just jumped on here. I hope it sounds okay. Does it sound okay to you?
Yeah, it sounds pretty good, but it can always sound better. We have a whole setup there. You might take notes if you would like. One is that TBW. Your top end is affected by your transmit bandwidth, and if you are running a reduced top end, then you're going to be losing all of your top end equalization, because that'll just filter it right out. And so if you follow that to its logical conclusions, if you're 300 by 15, you're whacking off quite a bit of the top end of that audio spectrum, and therein lies all of the intelligibility in your audio system. Roger?
Roger on that. Well, I know I set it to what my buddy told us to set it to, and I adjusted everything. It should be pretty good.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good. But just remember, we can always be better. Particularly, we suggest 3 out of 30 or 10 out of 100 as far as your compression. Just a slight amount. But, 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100, about a third of the capabilities of your compressor processor. Roger?
Roger on that.
That's something you'll never hear on the air, but it helps us make our numbers at the end. We're trying to take like if you were at a baseball game and you were on the public address system, and I was looking at your audio signal, I had my VU meter tied across your PA system output, and you were announcing this game, I would say, that your dynamic range would be 10 dB width. Your from the lowest to the highest would be 10 dB. But if we were to try to transmit that, it would be much too slow, much too low to be able to get some good modulation and be able to be heard. So what we want to do is take that dynamic range and shrink it to about 3 dB, and that makes for a very nice signal. And we do that by just a tad amount of compression, and then up to our ALC then, and the sweet spot in your ALC meter is about 2/3. So it would be, as you we're just to be setting your modulation, the magic word is audio. That would be what you would be saying, and you would have your mic in your hand in your mic gain, and adjust your mic gain until your ALC meter read 2/3 or 7. Roger?
Roger on that. Audio. Mine's right at 7. Audio.
That looked pretty good?
Yeah, it's right at 7.
Yes, sir. It looked really good. And tell me about your antenna system for about 15 seconds, and let me listen to your audio.
Okay, very good. The antenna system here is a 40-meter half square for about 45 feet in the air. It's a 40-meter half square. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Paul, I wouldn't change a thing there, sir. You sound just beautiful. Not change a thing on your EQ, Roger.
Roger on that. Okay, I kind of figured that, but I played around with it, and it's good. I don't touch nothing now, so good deal. I'm glad to hear that, Jim. I'm glad your approval for that. Yeah, I got a 40-meter half square up. It's been up for about 30 years, so it's I tell you what, Jim, that's the only antenna I put up, and it works fabulous for me. I got it pointed north, which gives me east and west, which gets down to the South Pacific and Australia and all that. And it gives me Europe, and it works fabulous for me. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And if you want to hear your audio, if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook, that will take you to this recording, and it'll be cut number 1 in a series of 3,300, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow.
Okay, Jim, very good. I'll do that. I really will. And I do appreciate you taking your time out to give everybody a little bit of how audio is a very important part of the ham radio as well. So, okay, Jim, I do appreciate your time and effort and getting out here and giving everybody a hand there. That's great. So, I take it you might have been a broadcaster at one time, huh?
Yes, sir. I spent 50 years in commercial broadcasting, and we started like as a 6-year-old. My grandfather was ham radio before there was ham radio. He met Marconi in Massachusetts at Blue Ridge Hill. That was a weather observation tower place conducted by this wealthy gentleman that was really interested in weather. So my grandfather and his brother Sterling were there, and they perfected kites, used kites and sent kites aloft to get a high level weather forecasting, the beginning of that. So but he skipped right over my father. My father was not a ham, but I spent some good time with my grandfather when I was about 6 or 7, and he would always find just that right tool or item to give to me to play with, to expand my knowledge of things. And so I've kind of, I guess, followed in his steps as opposed to my father's, Roger.
Oh, Roger on that, Jim. Good deal. That's great. That's great. Yeah, I've been a ham for 30-some years now, so it's fun. And you never get never a dull moment, and you always learn something for sure. There's so much, and I keep telling them as the Boy Scouts and all that, there's always something, and I keep telling them as the Boy Scouts and all that, there's always something that, something new coming up or something you can get into. There's just endless on the different stuff you can do in this hobby or whatever you want to call it. So, okay, Jim, well, I won't let you, I'll let you go, and I got to get dinner ready here, so wife's getting antsy, happy wife's happy life, Jim, as he say. I'll say 73, take care, my friend, and nice to meet you here. And I do thank you, like I said, I thank you for your time and effort, and we'll catch you maybe later on down the page. KC9 Victor Kilo Victor, this is Alpha 8 Whiskey Quebec, Paul in Dover, Ohio, saying 73, take care, and God bless, my friend. Thank you.
Roger, Paul, 73, sir. You have a great afternoon, a beautiful weekend, and if you get a chance, join us next Friday. We'd love to have you. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.